Hello you guys, my name is Catherine. I post self-improvement videos every single week. I am so excited to show you guys my Notion template. If you can see that, this is my intentional spending template. Sometimes I would find myself buying little things here and there, and then, a month goes by and somehow I've spent like thousands of dollars. And I do consider myself good with money. It's just that with everything being marketed towards you at literal all times, sometimes you gotta take a step back and figure out, is this something I really need? I could have calmed myself down and didn't need that dopamine hit of buying something. This template is so good at making you think before you buy something. It's also such a great list to have everything that you might want to purchase or you might want someone to possibly gift you at some point. Stay tuned, and during this video I'm going to tell you exactly how you can download this template into your own Notion space for you to use for free. So this template came out of the idea that whenever it came time for the holidays and people would ask me what I wanted for gifts, I would have nothing come to my mind. Even though throughout the whole year I'm like, oh, that would be cute, oh, I wish I had that. When it actually comes time for it, blank, completely blank. What makes this template really special is probably the columns and how I split it up. The important one being this column, which is a ranking from 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest, of how much will this item improve my life. Being intentional means you're not just buying to buy or to make yourself feel good for buying, which is something I've had to teach myself, and this is such a clear indicator for how much I really need it, and it always ends up lining up with how good I feel once I have actually gotten that item. When you want to have a minimalist household, you have to be kind of minimalist when you're thinking about what to bring into your life. I really wanted to remind myself of that Marie Kondo saying, everything you touch, everything you own should really spark joy when you touch it. That's the same type of thing, how much will it spark joy when I bring it into my life. 4s and 5s are things that are tied to important values. A 1 is kind of some part of me wants it, but I definitely do not need it. I also split it into mini, medium, and large. Mini being those small things you might buy at Trader Joe's, Target, things like that. Some of them might be things you actually need for part of your routine, but they're a small amount. Medium, I think the majority of items will probably fit into this thing. And then large is things you need to seriously think about before buying. They're at a heftier price tag and probably something that you would get if you wanted to reward yourself for something. On my actual one, I have every large item that I've ever wanted still listed there with the bought checked, and it has also helped me be really grateful anytime I have been able to buy something large, whether it's been furniture that I've really wanted or some electronic type of thing that you don't just keep buying often. Another important column I have here is values. And this I got from a book called Think Like a Monk. That book was really good at helping you understand what some of your values are. So when you're spending, you want to make sure that the things that you're spending towards are going to be majority close to the values that are important to me. And if they're not, it helps you reflect and take a step back to try to shift it in the right direction. Some of the columns are a bit different. Specifically for large, I have goal achieved. I think this is such a great motivator to have a goal tied to something really large that you want. And the goal doesn't have to be tied to what the item is, but it's fun that way. For the 5-to-1 rating, if it's under 3, I know it's something I should definitely wait and see if I even want it. Oftentimes I'll come back to this list and be like, I don't really need that, and then I'll delete it. Or other times this number changes, like as things go on, that number gets lower or it trends upward, and then I can determine it's something that would be worthwhile to buy. You can duplicate this template in Notion by going to the link below this video. It's a free template. You just have to follow that link, and then it will give you directions on how you can duplicate it to your own Notion space. This is all for free, and definitely let me know in the comments if you have any questions with the template. It has felt amazing to have this list, and then when I finally get to buy it, it feels like an actual present to myself, and I continue to get joy from all the times I interact with it. Any things that you're bringing into your home, into your environment, should be things that make you happy to see, spark joy. Doesn't have to be for all things, but the more you can do that, that's gonna help you live a more happy and purposeful life. My name is Catherine. I post self-improvement videos every week. I'll see you guys soon.